Good day, everyone. Good day, successful person. You are a successful individual, and I like you because you are watching this video at this time, and it shows me that you have a hunger and a thirst for knowledge and for success and for victory, and I can assure you that that is exactly what you are getting. Today I want to talk to you about 25 reasons why you need to start your own company or your own business. 25 reasons why you need to start your own company or your own business. Ray Kroc, he was one of the people, or he was the main brain that made McDonald's franchise to become popular in the United States of America. Somebody was teaching a business, an MBA class somewhere, and he asked the students in the class, he asked them, what business? No, Ray Kroc himself was teaching the class, an MBA class, Master of Business Administration class, and he asked them, what business do you think I'm in? Everybody laughed. They say, we know your business. Now your business is a food business. Your business is McDonald's. Ray Kroc laughed. He said, that is not my business. He said, my business is real estate. The McDonald's thing is like the job of Ray Kroc, while the business thing for Ray Kroc was the real estate, because every land that McDonald's was using for selling, Ray Kroc happens to own them. So he was collecting real estate money from that. Just that was his business, while his job was the McDonald's thing, the marketing of McDonald's and expanding the frontiers of McDonald's. So the money he makes, he used to buy real estate. McDonald's come there and they rent it. So you see him running for McDonald's, but his own business is real estate. He's getting paid salary and other entitlement from McDonald's, but he's getting renter from the real estate. You need to own your own business. You need to start your own company. Whether you work for government or private, make sure you start a company. You can just do it by the side. That company you may run it in the weekend. Somebody may be running it during the week for you, or you run it in the evenings, 1 hour. So you must just start something. It's not a must that you must be in the business. You must be in the company before it runs. Most people start a business when they have retired from the government or from the civil service or from the public service. All your life, you have never done any business. You have been in the government civil service. Then you retire, they pay you gratuity, you collect your pension. You now say you are going to business. And you are like 70 or 65 or 60 years. For 60 years of your life, you didn't do any business. Then you now retire, you now collect money. You are not saying you are going to do business. You must be kidding. And that's why most people that do that, the business fails. The business fails. Most that do that, the business fails. So, if you are a young chap, maybe you are still in school, maybe you just finished school, maybe you are looking for a job or you are doing some kind of job and you have some free time, you should start some business. I'm not saying that the moment you start the business will succeed. The business can fail. Yeah, it's okay for you to fail. You learn and then you move on. You start another one. It can fail. Yeah, you're learning. That learning is very, very powerful. It's very, very strong. And eventually, by the time you go for the third one, you are in for a lot of profit and a lot of gains. Are you following? Now, one of the reasons why you should start your own company or your own business is that you have free time at your control or at your disposal. When you start your own company, you have your free time. You can decide when to go, when to open or when not to open. It's your company. You can decide that. You can decide your day off in your company. But you can't try that if you are working for somebody. If you try that, they are going to penalize you. By the time they give you the first query, the second query, you will know where it will land you. So if you are working on your own, you have your own company, you have free time. You can tell your customers to come in on a public holiday. You have free time. It's flexible. You can tell them you open until 11 p.m. I know of somebody that runs a business, a company in Lagos, and then on public holidays, they open more. In fact, they make more sales on public holidays, they receive more customers on public holidays than on working days. Why? Reason is because most of their clients are working class people. So they just call them and they say, okay, help me to place this investment, to do this, to do that land, that property, that travel you want to do, this thing, this and that. They just do all that. But on public holidays, the office is open. So that those people that have been going to work before, the day is public holiday, they will come and see the people they are dealing with eye to eye. While some people are saying it's public holiday, I lock the door. You lock the door of the office on the public holiday, and you are in business. So that's just one of the reasons. Free time. Another reason why you should start or own your own company is that you build something in your name. You build something in your name. Walmart in America is somebody's name. McDonald's in America and even in some parts of Africa now and Asia is somebody's name. McDonald's is somebody's name. PZ is some people's names. Peterson's and Zucknick's and many other companies, they are people's names. So you can start your company and build something in your name. It will bear your name. It will carry your name. And that is something that is very, very good for you to project. Another reason why you should start your company or your business is because of tax advantage. You have tax advantage. When you have a company, there's some advantages that come into the tax. There are some advantages for you. Another reason is that it makes you to have feeling of fulfillment and joy. You have joy that yes, I'm doing something worthwhile. You have fulfillment that yes, I started this and it's blossoming. You have a feeling of joy and fulfillment. Then you can pass the company to your children or family. You can pass a company to your children. You can pass your business to your children or to your family. But you cannot pass a job to your family. You cannot pass a job to your children, especially if they don't study the same field. Even if they study the same field, it's very dicey. They will not even want to put you in the same department at the same time. When you start a business or a company, you have a job always. If there was a time there was economic meltdown around 2008 and all around the world, during every economic meltdown or economic crisis, then they will downsize. The owners of the companies will not sack themselves. Have you ever heard that the owner of the company sacked himself? No. The owner of the company will not sack himself, will not be sacked. So they have job always. Then you get to know many more people. When you build your own company, you start your own business, you get to know more people because as they come to transact business with the company, you get to know a lot of people. Then you can take decision on community service. You can impact on your community. Because it's a company, it's a business, it can impact on the community. Then the thrill of new efforts and experiences is there. You can make new efforts, new experiences. So the thrill, you become thrilled that okay, I'm making new effort, I'm having a new experience. These are benefits and what happens when you start your own companies. Then you have the opportunity to become a mentor. Somebody who is an upcoming that wants to start a company can meet you and say, please mentor me. I'm also into this, I want to start my company, help me to be able to go and to grow the company. Then you become a guru and not a guru. You become a guru. I'm not talking about Guru Maharaji. A guru is a teacher, is a master. So you become a master of that business. You become a master of the company because you have built it up. So you know what it takes to build a company. So you're a guru. You become a guru. But if you don't know what it takes to be, if you don't start any company, when it comes about company, starting a company or a business, you become a guru. Then when you start a company, it enables you to develop latent skills as you learn new ones too. You develop latent skills. There's what is called latent energy. Latent means it is there but it's not put to use. Potential. It is there, it is not put to use. Potential energy is the energy of position. You are in a place, no movement, just stay there. But kinetic energy, which can also become mechanical energy, is energy that moves. As I'm speaking to you now, I'm using sound energy. Sound energy. And I can also say I'm using mechanical energy because I'm moving. But potential energy will be there, will not open the mouth. I will not move. Take for instance, I come now and I say, I just open a YouTube video and I want to start the video. I didn't say anything, I just keep quiet. And for 30 minutes or for 20 minutes, I just kept quiet. I was just looking at the camera. That is potential energy. I could have spoken, but I didn't speak. I could have gesticulated, told you some things, I didn't tell you. So when you start your company, everybody can start a company. If you don't start a company, the latent energy, the latent opportunity inside you will not be known. You will not maximize it. So there are some skills you have. If you don't start your company, you will not know. You have some skills to maintain order, to do some things, to run, to manage people. You don't know until when you start your company. Another thing that benefit of starting your company is that you become more determined. When you start your company, you become a more determined person, a more disciplined person, because you see that whether it falls or rises, it rises and falls on your head. So that makes you to be on your toes. You are determined that this thing must work. Whatever it will take to work, you want to do it. If it will take you to work at it, you want to work at it until you get it done. Starting a company makes you a personality to be recognized. When you start a company, it makes you a personality to be recognized. I know of an individual about 15 kilometers from where I am. He has 1 or 2 outlets in the town where he sells and does some businesses. He just started small and before you know it, it became big. And he was opening one of his buildings, an outlet. He built it and he was commissioning it. The governor of the state came. He invited him and he came. And the governor was happy with him that if you have more youth like him, the state is going to become a better state. So you can see, it makes you to be somebody that is recognized. It makes you to be financially independent. When you start your company and the company stands, you become financially independent. You don't need to be waiting for this and that before you do what you need to do. Then, starting your own company or your business makes you to become a world changer, to become an influencer. To become an influencer. You become an influencer. Some people say there are 3 kinds of people in the world. Some make things happen. Some watch things happen. Some wonder what happened. As I'm speaking, making this YouTube video, some people are watching. I am making it to happen. I and my team, we are making it to happen. Some people are watching it happen. They'll be watching now. What is he doing, sir? What is this? Every time he's uploading video. And history is being made. Some wonder what happened. Some are wondering, how did he do it? How is he doing it? How is he getting all these things he's saying? Instead of them to ask me, to mentor them and to pay consultancy fee. Because if you want me to mentor you on YouTube, I'm going to charge you. It's not going to be free. You understand? Sure you understand. So it's important to mentor people and to also be a world changer. As I'm speaking day after day, week after week in this YouTube video, people are being influenced. Some people are religiously following the YouTube video, and those who are not following today, tomorrow they will be following. And every day they must get to the video to hear what I have to say before they set out, before they do some things. So you become a world changer and an influencer. Also, when you start your own company, you become an employer of labor. You become an employer of labor. So you help to reduce the unemployment problem in the land. When you start your company, you become a solution provider. Now, let's assume in Nigeria, we have 5 million people that are now unemployed. How many jobs do we need to create to give those 5 million people jobs? We need to create, let's say we create 1 million jobs, and each of those 1 million jobs, the 1 million people start the job and they employ 4 or 5 people. You see that there are 5 million people that are unemployed, they will become settled. Let's assume that 100,000 people create jobs and they employ 100 people. Those 5 million people that are looking for a job, they will not become jobless. They will have jobs to do. So when you create a business or a company, you become an employer of labor. Then starting your own business or your own company makes you to create your own brand. It makes you to create your own brand. You see, there are some brands in clothing. For male clothing, the shirt, we have C. Lewy, we have M. Klein and other things that are there. Those are labels. That is the name of the people that design those things or that sew them. So they have a name to it. You also can have a name to yours. Who told you? Who says you can't have a name to it? So you have what? A brand. You brand it. You can make a t-shirt and you brand it. You brand it. Whether your name is Tolu, your name is Titi, your name is Tayo. Like somebody I saw today with chain on the neck. And I said, your name is Kemi. And the person said yes. Because the person had a chain on the neck and there was K written on the chain. So you can have your brand. And let's say your name is Titi Ayobami. You can call your own brand of clothing TA. Your own brand, your business name can be TA and Company. TA this and that. TA producer. TA Ega. TA, you can produce nutrient Ega and call it TA. You understand? TA. You can produce Makonki Ega and the brand name will be TA. Why? Your name is Titi Ayobami. Sure you understand? So you can't just say, okay, they have produced everything I need. No. Your own production is still being awaited. Sure you understand? You are saying that they have produced all the phone in the world. No. Your own brand of phone is still being awaited. We have the Techno, we have the different brands of phones that are available. We have the iPhone, we have the iTel, we have so many brands. We are still waiting for your brand. The TA brand, the TT Ayobami brand, the Kenny what? Kenny, I'm looking for the surname now. Kenny Adetitu brand. So you call that KA. So you understand? So we are still expecting the brand of the product. Somebody said he was just speaking somewhere and somebody just caught something and he started to make phones. So you also can make your phone and we are going to patronize you. And if you make your phone, we'll buy it and we help you to market it and take it around Africa and other parts of the world. So don't just say, I can't make phone. It's just the Chinese. You can make yours too. It's just the Japanese. Those people that have gone in technology. Who told you that? A lot can be done by you. You can render some services. There are so many services waiting to be rendered. You can become an event planner. That when people have events, you plan the event for them. You can become so many things that you can do that are services. You can learn catering and have your brand. Then anywhere they see TA, they know some of this person have come with something good. Now, when you start your company or your business, it shows that you are courageous. It's not easy to start. Many people, they want to start. Just like this YouTube video, many people want to start. They have what it takes, but they're afraid. I don't know what people will say. Oh, they can say that, they can say this, they can say that. When you start your company, you are courageous. Beginning is half done. If you don't start, you don't know the extent that you can go. So, when you start your company, it takes courage to start. So your starting means you are courageous. It means you are courageous. You're a courageous man, a courageous woman. A woman started a school some years ago, and she was telling me later on about the school. When she started, for a whole term, she had 4 students. Primary school, she had 4 students. So she went to meet her mentor. Her mentor was in Ogbomoso, the school was in Lagos. So she met her mentor, and she told the mentor, hey, I have failed. He said, how many students do you have? He said, 4, only 4, only 4. The mentor shouted, you have succeeded. School to Shebele, in your name, you have succeeded. So people start school, they even to get 1 student, they don't have. So the parent shouted, you are a success. Just in 1 term, you have 4 students, 4 pupils. So the following term you have 8. The following term you have 12. The following you have, if that is it, but it's going to be more than that. And eventually it was more than that. They were just made some plank to start the school. Those days, by now they have converted those planks to brick, to block. Because the house is theirs, they converted even the building to school, and they went to build another house somewhere else. The school is a big school now, where they do WAEC. But the first time they started, they have 4 students. The Wright brothers, when they started, wanted to make the aeroplane, only 5 people or so. They called the whole town, they said, come and see the demonstration. Only 4 or 5 came out. They said, how can a machine fly? How can a machine, how can it fly? How can a machine fly? That was what they were saying. But today, that one is history. Everybody knows a machine can fly. In fact, children in primary school now, they take them out on excursion to where? To airport, to go and see the aeroplane. Children can sing it now. Why? The Wright brothers were courageous. They did not give up. Then you can start in imperfection. Somebody said, what is what doing is what doing well. If that is your own proverb, that's your own saying, then you won't start anything. Somebody else told me, he said, what is what doing is what doing badly at the first. The first time, the person can do it badly. Then the second time, he will do it better. The third time, better. And then they become the best. What is what doing is what doing badly at the first. Many people that started things, if you know how they start, you'll be wondering. Even those who start school have the opportunity to welcome students to school. You see them when they come from secondary school, they are crude. They are crude. They come to campus crude. When they see you, they just look. They say, university. See lecturer. They look at you. Say, as if you are a god. Because they are coming from secondary school. I mean, hear about university. By the time they get to 400 level, you won't recognize them again. And to that student, that time, they are 100 level. And some of them, I make joke with them that they are supposed to have passport on it from the system, university, this thing. The passport did not show, so they will go and staple passport on the form. I had one student like that those days. Anytime I see her, even when she got to the phone, I will remind her, you remember when you are stapling passport and you are pushing me up and down with the form. That time, on that level, they look crude. They don't know what to do. By the time they get to 2, 3, 4, they know a lot. So the same thing with whatever business that you want to start. When you are starting, you may not know, you don't have to know everything, but you must do your feasibility study and do everything you need to do, the background checks, but just start from somewhere. Don't wait, you are waiting for this, waiting for that, then you won't start what you want to do. And that's how life and time will go. Now, another thing, benefit of starting your own company or your business is that you can start in imperfection. Then it is not difficult to own a company. It is not difficult to own a company. Start with the idea. You have an idea. There are so many business ideas in your head, but you are afraid. You are saying, oh, if I start now, what will this one say? What will this one say? What will this one say? It's like people joining the army those days during the Civil War. Obey command, I use it to sing. He said, Ọmọ wa re sójà afẹ́ sunkún, àbọ̀dé sójà ẹkún adẹ́rìn o. When the child is going to the war, they come to they say, ìwọ yẹ kó ti wá sójà, ayé àbàbà wà lọ sójà ogun. They train them for 1 week and they put you into the battleground. When it's going, the family they'll be crying, wọ́n ti fẹ́ lọ pa bọ̀bọ̀ yé, wọ́n ti fẹ́ lọ pa, wọ́n fẹ́, ó máa lọ kú sójà ogun. But by the time he's coming back from the battle, even they won't recognize him again. He has become a man of war. And he's coming back with bounty of the war. And the whole family will now laugh. What he did, he's back. See what he brought. Hey! They will shout. So it is not difficult to own your own company. Start with the idea, take action, plan. Nothing moves until we move it. If you don't move anything, nothing will move. That is the first law of motion. Every object will remain in the position you put it, except a force is applied. Except you apply a force. So you have some ideas in your mind and you just leave the idea there. You have some ideas. Convert the idea from idea to plan. Convert the plan from book written down to real idea on ground. Products, services. Let people know, advertise it. You may think that it's not valuable until you start and you pursue it and you believe in it. I have students that pay their own school fees with what they are doing on the campus. I have people doing exploits with what they do on campus. And some people will be there waiting and saying, this country is somehow, I can't start anything. If I want to start now, no lights, NEPA. Look, do another business that doesn't require NEPA then. Or find a way to bypass NEPA. Go into candle production. About 10 years ago, I was somewhere, the man that was speaking said, people should go into candle production. Why? He said, we are just saying that NEPA, in the next 20 years, it may not work. It should be 10 years to go by. Did it work? Go into candle production. Go into so many other things that you can do. But people are buying rechargeable lantern and other things now. Go into that production also. How do they make rechargeable lamp? You can't assemble it. Can't you contact them in the country where they are making it and tell them you can assemble it here? They send it to you at the wholesale price and you assemble it and you become a distributor around. You can do it. A lot of things that you can do. Then you'll be proud of your efforts. That's another benefit of starting your own company or your own business. You'll be proud of your efforts. You'll be happy. When you look back and you see the success that you achieved, you'll be proud, you'll be happy that, look at this company, I started small. And look at where the company have reached now. Oh, I'm happy. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. You'll be thanking God. Then a business can be started in a few days. You can get it registered. It's very easy now. Those days in Nigeria, you must get a lawyer before you register a company. Today, you don't need anybody. By yourself, you can start for business name online. By yourself, you can register the company online. You pay all the fees online. They send you every certificate online. Why? Because the government is supporting people starting their businesses so that it will reduce unemployment. Because if you start your business, you are going to employ somebody. You can't be doing all the business alone. It will get to a point, you may start alone, it will get to a point you employ other people to be able to run the business together. So what other reasons are there for you to start your own business, your own company? You can add it in the comment section below. And I want this to be an eye-opener, and I want you to start something. Don't just listen and go about life the way you've been doing before. Start something. And I'm going to talk to you in my next YouTube video, and I want you to make comment below what other reasons do you think exist for you to start your own company. What other benefits exist in you starting your company that I've not mentioned? Mention it in the comment section below. And if you have business ideas, you want us to start something together, to do some businesses together, I am open, and I have people that can link you up with that are ready to do some work. If you need staff for your company and you started, you can contact me. I'm going to recruit. I have people that I can get for you, that will work for you. And if you have money and you are thinking of business that you can start, contact me. If you have business ideas and you don't have money, you can also contact me. I'm not promising that I'm going to give you any money, but we can see how it's going to go, and everything is going to gel, and we are going to reduce the unemployment situation in our country together. I will talk to you some other time. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Oh, see that individual is saying you don't have money. You don't need money to subscribe. Just click that notification button, the subscription button below, and that is how you subscribe. You don't need to pay for subscription. Is that okay? You don't need to pay. It's free of charge. Then you click the subscription button. Also click notifications, so that why are you clicking all this? So that when new videos come out, you will know, you will be notified. I'm going to talk to you some other time. I remain your partner in success, your partner in breakthrough, your partner in breaking limits, your partner in born to win. I am born to win, and I am poised to make you to win and to break record. See you some other time. Bye for now.